Jacks of all trades.
Masters of none.
I'm Dan.
I'm Roger.
And we are the Wayward Sons.
And we're trying out a new intro. Let us know what you think in the comments. I think it sounds like we're casting a spell, and I'm totally fucking here for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit easier than, what you were saying before.
I was really getting the hang of memorizing it, though, so.
Yeah, you were.
But I do like this. So we watched a movie, right?
Clinton Road.
Movie.
Movie.
So, as we said last week, we're going to be doing that trip to Clinton Road. We did our Clinton Road reports. So we thought it'd be fun to do a trilogy of videos. And for the second one, we watched this movie. We're going to do a review. All right. So I have a synopsis to start us off.
All those people that want to know what our end result is, here it is.
Spoiler alert.
It's trash.
Yeah. And
now you can go about your business.
And I like bad horror movies. Like, I love them. But this has no appeal to me at all. All right. Synopsis for Clinton Road. A widowed firefighter seeks closure after his wife goes missing on an actual haunted road in rural New Jersey, but must unlock the road's secret if he wants to get out alive. Very little of that happens. There's no unlocking of secrets.
None at all.
There's no
there's no indication that he's a firefighter either.
No. In fact, there's hints that he's not. But so the movie opens up with a woman running through the woods, right? We later find out
which, by the way, when I first started watching this movie, all the way up to the 2-minute mark, if you were watching this movie and someone came walking into the room and they didn't see anything with this movie, they would probably think you were watching a porno.
Why?
Because it's just all of her freaking.
All right, stop doing that.
So for the first 2 minutes,
what I pulled from that scene, is that so she's running from the woods, or she's running in the woods from someone that's trying to kill her, right? Which you later find out
she's running from the woods.
Well, you see the miner guy or whatever he is.
Whatever he is.
They never say.
He looks like what's his name from the Sonic games?
Oh, Dr. Eggman?
Yeah, Dr. Eggman. Yeah. That's what he looks like.
Like Dr. Eggman. So
that was my first thought when I saw him.
She's running from this guy, and she hides behind a tree, right? And the guy passes, and she's quiet. And then as soon as she goes to run away, she just starts screaming.
Yeah.
Bloody murder. And the guy finds her, obviously, because she was screaming. And I guess kills her. Do we find out if she's dead? I don't know.
Right? I don't know. Maybe.
So she was in the clear, starts screaming. And I think I wrote, at this point in the movie, in my notes, I just have what if acting. What if acting? What if they considered actors? Oh, another thing I missed. It said based on true events in the credits.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. That was my first clue that this is gonna be amazing. Definitely based on.
I'm pretty sure none of that happened ever in the entire world.
So after that scene, we go to Ice-T's club, right?
Which conveniently, he always plays an ex-cop, a cop, someone who wants to be a cop, or someone that's running away from cops.
I'm not sure I've ever seen anything else with Ice-T in it.
Well, he's always playing something that has to do with cops.
I know he's in that one CSI type show. I don't know which one, but he's in one of those, I think. So it opens up with like really crazy bad dubstep. I wrote in my notes. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was.
It was bad.
Great. Yeah, I remember it was great. So the main character is in there with his fedora, right? I don't know if you remember his look for that first scene.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was a fedora and like a shirt with the first 3 buttons buttoned down. And I wrote down every time you see him, another button is undone. I don't know if you've noticed that,
No, I didn't.
but it seems like
Because I
every
wasn't
time you
really
see
paying
him,
attention at all through this entire movie because it was so terrible.
it
From the
seems like
second I
every time
started
you see
watching
him,
it.
he's just got another button undone. It's just a deeper V with the fedora. What do I got? Okay, so you meet his friend, and it's a douchebag named Tyler,
Yep.
right? Which seems to be, no offense if there's any Tylers watching, but I mean, being named
Your
Tyler is
name
kind of a douche.
tends to be a stereotype with douchebags.
Sorry, I'm sure there's good Tylers, but I don't know. I have, he's a dick to everyone. He instantly pressures his friend into smoking, and
Yep.
and I think he said something racist too, right off the bat.
Probably.
I don't quite remember what that was. Oh, it was about Grigori. What did you think of Grigori?
That he was a fruitcake, like the rest of the characters in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. He got the one eye. He's got the scar. Um,
Like a completely overdone thing. Like, let's give this guy something mysterious to
I
make
think
him look like he can commune with spirits.
when I was writing the characters down, I didn't remember any of their names except for Tyler. So I have boyfriend, the woman's sister, which is Jess's sister, new girlfriend,
Isabella.
Isabella. I have Dick Tyler, and I have not the Warrens.
Not the what?
The Warrens from The Conjuring. The Warrens.
Yeah.
I just wrote them down as not the Warrens because they're like supposed to be psychic mediums.
Oh. Well, only Gregory was supposed to be the psychic medium.
Yeah,
And he had like, I mean, I guess.
Well, she didn't help. You know.
No, she
They
didn't.
also didn't do anything.
You're right. She didn't.
Did you notice when they all sat down to talk about the trip, the waiter comes up. Hold on, I have it written down. The waiter comes up and he's like, they're like, "House special, sledgehammers and roar."
Yes.
You remember this? And then the
Yes.
one guy is like, "Fuck yeah, I love roar." The fuck is that? What is roar?
What is roar? I'm real curious as to what roar is.
I looked it up to see if it was like a sponsored thing. Like if this movie like was doing a sponsorship with a drink called Roar, and I couldn't find anything. It was really weird. It was like if the movie stopped, if another movie stopped dead and just had an advertisement for Pepsi, except people know what Pepsi is.
Right.
Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe Roar is popular, but I had no idea what the hell was going on. It was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I love Roar. It's like, okay, let's stop the momentum of the movie for this. So they sit down to drink their roars, and Ice-T comes up, and that's when he gave the speech about you don't go on that road.
I had an experience. It
Know
was
about
like
that
I was
road.
driving in circles.
He takes his glasses off. Know about that road. I had an experience on that road. It's like, okay.
Oh, by the way, in case you didn't realize, major spoilers for this review.
Oh boy.
But we're going to spoil this movie for you so that way you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, don't watch this.
Don't watch it. It's terrible.
So
it was like almost 2 hours long too.
It was like an hour 40.
And nothing happened.
Ice-T's story was basically The Lady in White, right?
Yeah. But less. I mean, like like it literally looked like it was produced by an adult film industry. Yeah. And like in the beginning they had like that sex scene, and if they had actually just like done it,
yeah,
the movie would have actually been rated 2.5 stars on Amazon Prime, where I watched
just released it as a porno.
Yeah, like that would have been their major selling point for the entire movie because the rest of it was garbage.
There's 2 sex scenes in this movie, and neither of them make any sense.
Yeah, that other one where Gregory had his visions of the evilness of the road,
Yeah.
and he's just like laying unconscious by the fire. For whatever reason, his girlfriend is just like on top of him, grinding on him topless, and he's like unconscious. Like,
I think they needed
what the
some I
fuck?
think they needed some nudity in the movie. Like
Yeah,
I think Ice-T was probably did he produce this movie or was he just in it? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Whoever wrote it was just like, we need some nudity in this. So
Yeah,
Ice-T,
because they knew otherwise that it was going to be complete garbage.
I mean, it was anyway. um,
Yeah.
Ice-T tells a story. It's basically The Lady in White, which is not a Clinton
From
Road legend.
Supernatural,
Yeah, it's not a Clinton Road,
episode 1,
not a
the
Clinton Road
pilot.
legend though, right? Like as far as we read, I didn't read anything about the Lady in White when we were
Neither
doing
I
research.
haven't either, but like it's literally like his story is like literally that of the pilot episode of Supernatural.
It was, yeah, but that is like a classical like ghost story too before Supernatural.
Yeah.
Lady in
Yeah.
White. Did you notice as they were leaving the bar, the Eric Roberts thing?
Yeah. What
So
was that about?
so Eric Roberts is a character actor, right? He was in The Dark Knight. I think he was in one of the Sharknado movies. He's in a lot of stuff. He's just an actor. I don't know
Right.
why.
He's like an extra?
No, he's like a name, like he's has named parts. He played like the main gangster in Batman Begins, I think.
Oh,
But
all right.
and I think they just got him for that day of shooting. But they stopped the entire momentum of the movie.
Just because he was in it.
Yeah, so in this scene, they're leaving the bar and it's showing the line of people coming into the bar, and the guy's like, oh, I'm Eric Roberts. And the person is like the bouncer is like, you're not Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts is younger and whatever and taller. And he's like, pulls out his ID, I'm Eric Roberts. And she's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, Eric Roberts. And they say his name
Take
12
care of
times.
him, please.
Yeah,
This is Eric Roberts.
but he's not even a character in the movie.
Yeah.
That you never see him again.
Yeah.
And he doesn't interact with the characters. He doesn't do
Nothing.
it.
Yeah.
It's just they stop for 30 seconds for an Eric Roberts bit.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know who Eric Roberts is. It would be one thing if they got
I
like
didn't
Tom
know who
Cruise.
Eric Roberts was. I saw that scene. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
That's what I thought. I'm like, this guy looks familiar. I had to look it up. It would be one thing if they had like Jessica Alba or something.
Yeah, that would have been way out of their
Like if you
production
get Jessica
zone.
Alba
Yeah.
for the day, definitely do a bit. But for Eric Roberts, probably don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I mean, they were lucky enough that they got Ice-T for like
yeah.
what was it? Like he was maybe in the movie for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he comes in, he tells his story, and he's never in the movie again. I thought he was going to come back at the end.
Nah.
I texted you. I was like, I bet Ice-T comes and saves him at the end. Didn't.
Nope.
You never see him again. So where the heck were we? Okay, Eric Roberts. After that, I wrote what if writing.
Yeah.
Like what if they had writing? So then I think it cuts back to the main characters. So does the main character live next to Clinton Road?
No.
Or did they just
They
bring a
live in
lot
the
of stuff?
city.
So they just brought everything they owned to that hotel room?
I guess I missed that part because I was like, I can't even believe what I'm watching.
Well, after the bar, the main character, and did you say her name is Isabella, the new girlfriend?
No, the new girlfriend was like Gina, something like that.
All right, so the main character and Gina
The
go back.
sister's name is Isabella.
Okay, so the main character and Gina go back to the apartment, and that's the first sex scene.
Yeah, I believe they just went back to their apartment.
But didn't you say they live far away though?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, why? If this is a hotel room, why does it look like they have everything they own here?
No.
But this brings me back to the firefighter thing, because that in that scene, he's like, "Oh, She goes to take a shower, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll be to bed soon. I'm just gonna do some work at my desk." It's like you're a firefighter.
Right.
What are you doing? And then it cuts to what work he was doing, and he's literally researching the road, but he's just looking at a picture of the street sign
Yeah.
and a picture of the asphalt, like the road.
Yeah.
He's not looking at ghosts. He's not looking at anything. He's researching the road, and it's just a road sign. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, maybe he just wanted to look up the road sign. That way, when they drove out there, he would know exactly what it would look like.
It says Clinton Road. And it's literally, if you go into Google Images, and I have a lot for Clinton Road, and you just type in Clinton Road and try and find
It's like the first Google image.
And that's the image he was looking at.
Yeah.
Like the one that's literally the photo for our video for the reports is the picture he was looking at.
That's awesome.
It's not. It's fucking not. So then they proceed to do it, right? Him and the new girlfriend. And
best part of the entire movie.
Yeah. But a lot of the time, maybe I wasn't really paying attention, but it seemed like two people that had never had sex before. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Maybe I wasn't watching it right. I'm not sure. And she has to go on the trip. I just assumed everyone that was there was going on the trip.
Yeah.
But apparently she wasn't initially, and now she is. Fucking God. So they get so they get to the thing, and they're like, "Where's They get to the road, and they're like, "Where's Grigori?" And I guess they're like, "Oh, well, knowing Grigori, he probably walked there." But you don't know Grigori. And then he's just over in the woods talking to a tree.
Yeah.
With this giant fucking scarf.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So they walk into the woods, and they form their little circle thing, right? And
Their circle jerk.
Huh?
Their circle jerk.
And he instantly starts convulsing. Well, no. First,
if you call that convulsing,
he was not good at it. First, the new girlfriend tries to take a selfie. No, hold on. First, and this part made no sense. It's very inconsistent, all right? Because first, they're having a very sweet scene in the apartment, and like they're all super nice to each other, and they're boning down, right? And then in the very next scene, when they go into the woods, she's like, "Oh, I forgot something in the car. Can you go grab it for me?" And he's acting like he fucking hates her. He's like, "Are you serious?" And then he's mumbling to himself, walking to the car. It's like, "Well, why don't you just go to the car and get it for me?" It's like literally in the last scene, you guys loved each other like so much, and just completely totally separated in the very next scene.
Yeah. And
the main
I noticed that.
Not appealing. None of these characters are.
Yeah, I was hoping they would all just die.
Were you drawn to any of these characters?
No.
Right?
Not at all.
Like at first I was like, oh, Grigori might be okay.
No.
Like when he was giving Tyler shit in the beginning?
No.
I mean, it turned out that no, he wasn't great. But I was looking for a character to latch onto, you know? I was like, one of these people has to be okay. They weren't.
I mean, the only character that I kind of actually had hope for was actually Tyler, because he was only looking out for his best friend, and fucking Isabella and him are gonna pay this fucking jackwagon in a fucking bar to go out to some fucking road and hold some fucking ritual. Like, what? So like, yeah, like he was the only one that I felt like had like his head screwed on tight.
Yeah. But then you find out that Grigori's an actual witch doctor.
Yeah.
So he wasn't ripping them off. He's just a witch doctor.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because he goes there and he does this thing and it works, right? Like he literally starts convulsing.
Yeah, but he only saw the evilness of like the road. Yeah, they went there so that way they could like commune with Jessica.
But the road is too evil. He couldn't reach Jessica.
I guess.
It's too evil. It wouldn't let him. It's too evil. So he starts convulsing. The new girlfriend runs away. Tyler goes to get the new girlfriend. And what'd you say her name was? Isabella?
Kayla.
Who?
sister.
The sister Isabella, yeah.
Yeah. The main character and Isabella go off in a different direction. And now it's nighttime. So Grigori's been convulsing for hours. Literally,
And they just leave him there.
it was like
Leave him there.
it was midday at best.
Yeah.
They got there and he started convulsing. It's now like 8 o'clock at night. They just left.
Yeah.
They just left him on the ground. And then I think the next time you see him, she's on top of him naked.
Yeah.
So
she's just grinding on him for no reason. Like she's about to get off, and then like he wakes up and she's like, oh my god.
He's literally
what?
He's literally
Like, what was
convulsing on the
that?
ground. That's not consent. That's not okay. She shouldn't have been doing that. He was literally convulsing on the ground. First of all, why would you do that? Right? I don't know. She's a shit character. They all are, but don't have sex
Damn,
with people
nature,
while they're
you
convulsing.
scary.
Huh?
Damn, nature, you scary.
Yeah, damn nature. Talk to the trees, you end up convulsing.
Yes.
If we learned one lesson, don't talk to trees. What else do I got? Oh, so Tyler and the new girlfriend head off to the bridge, and they included a little bit of the ghost boy in there, right?
Yes, they did.
But
he was like face down in the water.
Yeah, and it wasn't this. It had nothing to do with like the actual story, like of the ghost boy. Like he like drags them in.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was also really hilarious because they both spotted this fucking kid floating face down in the fucking water.
Yeah.
But he runs down to the side of the
Where is he?
water's edge, and then like he's like, "Where is he?"
Where'd he go?
Meanwhile, he's ripping his fucking clothes off. Like,
I gotta be naked for this.
I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
I can't take this kid unless I'm butt naked.
It's probably already too late at this point, and you're gonna get fucking butt ass naked. Like, I don't understand.
You know how many sit-ups I did for this movie? I'm taking my shirt off. People will see me.
Oh fuck!
So,
it was fucking terrible.
So that scene played off like someone that heard like some of the details about the ghost boy, but didn't read the whole thing. And they're like, all right, so there's coins, there's a ghost boy, there's a bridge. If we put all of those elements in there, it'll make sense. Which it didn't. There was a bunch of coins lined up on top of the bridge, just kind of falling into the water. And then when he went into the water, the ghost boy like drowned him or something.
Yeah, like grabbed him by the leg or something and pulled him in and drowned him. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
Even though literally the water looked like it was maybe 5 feet deep, but yeah.
We have to backtrack a little bit because I have some notes from when they first got there. I noted that Tyler is rocking a jacket and shorts. And with hiking boots, like a full winter jacket and like shorts.
I didn't notice.
So there's that. And also the new girlfriend, when she was trying to take the selfie and everyone yelled at her, she was like, fine, there's no reception out here anyway. So whatever phone she has, she needs reception to take a selfie.
See, I commented on that too, but Mandy watched it with me and she said, she's like, oh, well, maybe she was just going to post it instantly to her Insta.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But still, like, oh, I'm going to take a selfie. No, there's no service out here anyway.
With the writing on this movie, I'm just assuming she meant to take the selfie because that's about in line with everything else that we've seen. Oh. When the main character storms off, because he got mad at the girlfriend for taking the selfie, he's like, I gotta get some air. You're literally outside. I gotta go get some air. Literally outside.
Yeah.
Like, he could put any line there, but he's just like, I need to go get some air.
How about like when he actually does go to the car to like get her phone or whatever the fuck it is that he went to go get? He gets there, turns around, and he sees like that like park ranger.
Ghost cop. Be the best.
And then like he looks away and then he's gone.
Yeah.
That's like a normal, like anyone would be like, oh shit, the ghosts are real. Or this
But-
guy's a ninja. Like
Right?
one or
Like,
the
why-
other.
Like, why
He
did this
doesn't just
cop
show up
sprint?
out of nowhere. He doesn't just disappear. Like that's your indication to fucking leave.
Why did this cop sprint away when I turned my back? That was the scariest.
Why is this cop giving me the Batman treatment? Like I don't understand.
That was the scariest part of the movie, because the last thing you want to see on Clinton Road is a police officer, because they hate people being on that road. So it was like the
Awesome.
scariest part of the movie. I thought it was an actual cop, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna get like fined. That's the part where that was the scariest. And I was like, oh good, it's just a ghost cop. He's not gonna find them. That's great. Stick to the road. Just points. Fucking God. What else do I got? Fucking where are we? Convulsing on the ground. Oh, they included the Druid temple in there. The old what they say it was, the refinery or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the actual one from Clinton Road, but that's a thing.
I mean, I looked it up and it was not filmed on location.
Really?
But it was filmed in Pennsylvania.
Even some of like the aerial road shots weren't on location?
No, I'm pretty sure.
I knew
sure
the
it
bridge
wasn't.
was different.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Like, oh.
I don't imagine it's expensive to film there.
Probably not.
And I want to say something good about this movie. Like I told you going into this, like I'm gonna find something nice about it. I'm gonna say something nice about this movie. But there was literally just nothing.
There was nothing good about this movie.
So after,
but yeah, like Mandy found it particularly funny how they stumbled across like this refinery or whatever.
Yeah.
And Isabella's like, oh, it looks like it hasn't been used or like anything in like 100 or 200 years.
Like, what are you, an archaeologist? You got a real keen eye for masonry.
Like what?
There,
like where did those numbers come from?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's a desk working firefighter.
If I stumbled across this crazy stone structure in the middle of the fucking woods, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
She knew exactly what it was. She knew exactly how old it was. Maybe she's like, maybe it's conspiracy. Maybe she was the one that had them come there.
Yeah.
She is working with the road.
She's a ghost.
She is a ghost. But that's another thing, like from the road, that they put in the movie, but with no context or actual lore from the road.
Yeah.
All right. After that, I wrote sex while visioning.
Yes. Or like second base sex, or however you rank that. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, because she was topless, but she was wearing pants, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
She was just grinding him.
Yeah. Maybe that's
while he's unconscious on the ground next to a campfire.
Maybe it was consensual. Maybe they have a pre-existing agreement where, hey, listen,
if I pass the fuck out, you can do whatever you want.
If I'm in a trance, you need to take your shirt off and do this. And that's what's gonna wake me up. Maybe it's like a psychic thing. We don't know. We're not psychics. We don't know how it works.
Maybe.
I'm just a level 10 empath. All right. I'm not a psychic. And then when he woke up, he's like, the road's not going to let us leave. I have that written down. I don't know why that was important, but I wrote it down.
The road's not going to let us leave. We got to purify it.
Well, doesn't he say, like, he wakes up and he says something
we got to purify ourselves or something like that, he says.
So doesn't he say something like they sacrificed whatever? Like he gave a whole backstory for why the road is the way it is, right? Like he says something like they had to sacrifice something to purify the whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that never comes back into play. Like he makes you.
I thought they said they had to like purify themselves.
He did, but he said something about like the history of the road. About I don't know. I don't remember. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't play into
it doesn't matter because it's not important because
it doesn't matter.
Nothing happens in this movie.
Literally, you could miss anything in this movie and it doesn't matter. Why are they there? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter why they're there.
Why is the
They're
road
just
evil?
there.
It doesn't matter.
Which one's the widower?
Right. So freaking the sister and the main character go off and they find the little girl ghost. Which is just
Which she had a bad case of bad makeup, and that was about it.
Literally just a little girl with eye makeup. And like you could tell that was gonna be, oh, what are you drinking today?
Log yard, bucking birch.
That sounds bucking awesome.
That's because it is. It's like birch beer, but as a beer.
Man, I gotta try it. I never got into the what's the root beer one that was real popular?
Oh, not your father's.
Yeah, I tried it. It didn't do it for me, but I like birch beer better than root beer, so I'll give that a shot.
I mean, this is closer to like an IPA sort of beer.
Okay.
With like a birch flavor.
I'd probably be more about that then.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm drinking water, but out of a spooky skull.
Wow, a spooky skull cup.
Very in season. So the little girl just like chases them away to a house. Do you remember
a random house in the middle of the woods?
Do you remember what happens inside that house? Because this was something that just refused to make sense.
They were like hearing Jess's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
like well, Isabella went to open like, I don't know, a closet or something, but and like the fucking Dr. Eggman was in there ready to kill her, and then then she walked away. She's like, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
And like she walks back and she sees her naked sister.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, the ex-husband or whatever also sees his naked wife.
Uh-huh.
And they start making out.
Why is she kissing her sister?
We don't know. She's literally making out with her sister. And
like,
then when they stop making out, she's like, oh my God, like, what happened?
Wait, you're not my sister? I only want to kiss
like, what the fuck?
Like, it didn't make... Like, it made sense for him to kiss her because he thought it was his wife.
Right.
But why was she kissing her? Make sense.
Maybe there was something going on that they refused to tell us, I guess.
A real Game of Thrones plot twist. Freaking Star Wars first 2 movies plot twist. Today would have been Carrie Fisher's birthday.
Really?
While we're on the subject, yeah.
How old would she have been today?
Oh, I have no idea. But
well, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. We miss you.
Long live the queen.
Long live the queen of Alderaan.
You know who's great?
Who's great?
Her daughter.
She was in one of the movies. She was actually she was in Rise of Skywalker. Wasn't she in another one? Wasn't she in like
I think she was in all the new ones. Like as a background character, yeah. She was definitely in
the pilot girl with the 2 bones.
Yeah, she was definitely in The Force Awakens at the end. I think she was in all 3 of them.
Yeah, probably.
Her character was a General Connix or something, I think. Billy Lord, I think.
Yeah, that's her name.
She was also in American Horror Story.
Was she?
Yeah, she was the best character in the most recent season, 1984.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any of American Horror Story, so.
And she's real good. She's real good. Anyway, happy birthday, Carrie Fisher. We miss you.
We miss you. Long live the queen.
Long live the queen. So she kisses her sister.
Hot. Nah.
Sure. Okay. All right. I mean, okay. And then they run out back onto the road. And honestly, everything's a little blurry from
No. They don't run back out on the road. No? They all of a sudden are back on the road.
Okay. The ghost transports them there. The kissing sister transports them. I'm looking at my notes to see what happens. After that, I wrote, why is she kissing her sister? 2 question marks. And then I guess I was done writing notes because I just wrote they all die. That's where my notes end.
Which
Just
they
that
basically do.
It just says they all die. I think. Do they explain how the new girlfriend dies? Doesn't she get hit by a car? No.
No, Isabella, the sister, gets run over by the ghost truck, which they didn't explain at all.
No. No, they didn't.
There was a ghost truck. It was like a 90s Dodge Ram.
Mm-hmm.
It was ghost truck, ran over Isabella. Meanwhile, what was it? It was
Someone
right
gets their neck
after
broken.
that. The new girlfriend gets grabbed by Dr. Eggman and has her neck broken.
Yeah.
But when she's having her neck broken, the crack is heard before her head even turns.
Of course
So,
it is. Why wouldn't it be, honestly?
but the boyfriend was more upset over the sister being run over by a Dodge Ram than his new girlfriend that he just had passionate love with the previous night.
But he did kiss the sister more recently.
But yeah, he did just kiss the sister more recently. So maybe there was something going on there.
I think that I think him and the sister, if they had survived, I think they should have gotten together. And I think Tyler and the new girlfriend should have gotten together.
No, I think this movie ended the correct way.
With them all dying.
With all of them dying. Because,
Does the main character die?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because I couldn't even believe what I was watching anymore.
He like runs up on another couple's car. And they think he's drunk.
he runs up on another couple's car. They're about to get busy in this dude's Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
And they're clearly from New York City because they've got New York accents.
Yeah.
And they both fucking die from the ghost girl. He's like, stay on the road. And it's like, why didn't you try and jump in their fucking car and tell them, get the fuck out of here?
Please help me. May I come into your car? May we leave? He just runs away.
Yeah, he just runs by real fast. He's like, stay on the road.
And then he probably dies. I don't remember.
Yeah, like last I was paying attention, he was fetal position on the road or something.
Yeah. Would you like to hear some reviews for the movie Clinton Road?
I absolutely would love to hear some reviews for the movie Clinton Road.
All right, let's see. Okay. So this one is rated 1 star. Okay.
It doesn't even deserve that, but okay.
There are some 0 stars in here.
Good.
It says I would give it a 0, but that's not an option. Ridiculous movie which has a plot that most have been written by the various no longer relevant actors who are mostly lousy but got jobs who knows why. As scary as a birthday party for 5-year-olds. I take that back. 5-year-olds are scarier. 1 star. I found
5-year-olds are scarier. In fact, my 1-year-old daughter is scarier than this movie.
I found it boring with no real scares. Just a bunch of ghosts lost in the woods killing people by choice. I couldn't make head or tail of the plot or the ending. Horror lovers, you can surely give this one a miss. All right, I have one more, and this is the best one.
I can't wait.
They said, Yeetus in the Cheetus.
What?
Too much of a glare. Yeetus, Yeetus. The Cheetus, Cheetus, and they rated it 5 stars.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Just thought it was funny. Someone named Rhett Lane 10 months ago gave that review. Yeetus in the Cheesus, 5 stars, and it says that 2 people found this helpful.
I bet they're all Ice-T's friends.
Probably Ice-T. Like
it probably is.
No, it's Ice-T and Eric Roberts.
Ice-T, we're really sorry that we're ripping on you. One day, maybe we'd like to have you on our show.
Yeah, Ice-T, you're
to
fine,
interview
man.
you.
Your movie's bad, but you're all right.
But you're all right, man.
He was probably the best thing about the movie.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like the 5 minutes that he was in the movie was probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah, like his story was actually kind of creepy. Like if I was driving down a road and all of a sudden time disappeared, I'd be upset. I wouldn't like it.
But it did for you, right?
It did. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yes. Okay, tangent. All right. So weird. So this literally happened. Me and my wife Mel were driving to Dan and Mandy's house at one point, and we kept getting wrong turns. Like the GPS was taking us in the complete opposite direction, but we kept also losing time. Like hours were disappearing, but it didn't seem like we were driving for that much time, and it was very bizarre. How
Is
long did
that
it
that
take?
time that you were trying to get here in the snowstorm?
No, no, I knew where the time was going there. For my birthday, and this is a separate story. For my birthday, maybe like 3-4 years ago, I tried to drive to their house in the worst snowstorm of the season, and the National Guard was out and roads were closed. It took me, was it 9 hours or 12 hours?
I don't know, but it was wild.
Yeah, we live 2 hours apart. It took me either 9 hours or 12 hours to get there, but I got there. So,
He did. It was impressive.
all right. So I don't have anything more to say about this movie. It's bad.
I do. I have lots of things to say about this
Okay.
movie, but they're all profanities.
All right.
This movie was just garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, just skip it. Just watch our video instead
yeah.
instead of watching the movie.
It'll be a better Clinton Road production for sure.
Plus,
Watch
there
this
weren't
brilliant
any
thing.
crazy animals, and there were no 70 lions.
There were no lions at all.
No lions.
Not a single one, let alone 70.
Yeah.
There's no Jersey Devil.
Or floating dog.
There's no witches.
No
There's
witches. No KKK.
No couch cannibals.
No couch cannibals.
They added a little girl ghost, which isn't even a story,
Yeah.
and Dr. Eggman, which isn't even a story. Right. You take a road.
They should redo that movie with Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. In
the sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Just combine the two movies.
But Sonic is in
Road meets Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ah, he's running.
Sonic's on a road that he has to navigate and unlock its secrets.
Oh my god. I'd watch it before I watch this again. You take a road that literally has 70 different legends about it, and you pretty much don't include any of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. I need to move on from this. I need to leave this in the past.
Agreed.
Do we want to do some movie theater butter popcorn?
Sure.
All right, insert theme song.
Theme song.
What have you been doing? That drained me, honestly. Talking about that movie drained my life force. I feel like a victim of Clinton Road right now.
Yeah, you look it.
All right, do your thing.
So, I have been preparing for our very special episode where Roger and I will be battling with Pokemon. Spooky Pokemon for the Halloween season, you know? I've been preparing. I've been getting my team together. I've been training them up, giving them moves.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for whenever we do that video, Dan's going to win. Dan's a better Pokemon master than me. He knows about EVs, and he knows about...
not doing any of that. Only natures.
Okay, he knows about natures. He knows about secret egg moves. I don't do any of that.
I don't do egg moves.
All right. Well, you have. You're telling me you've never done an egg move?
I've done one egg move.
I knew it.
One.
I knew you'd do an egg move. I still need to make sure I have all of the Pokemon that I chose.
You should get on that.
Yeah, I know. You get what is it? Capture card? You said.
I got a capture card.
Yeah.
And I am still in the testing process of that. I have to determine whether I need a microphone or not, which I do. So
yeah, we need a lot of new equipment. So
yes, we are aware that our video quality and sound is not the greatest because it's not.
It is something,
and we will get better over time.
We got to get some money. If you want to donate some money so that we can buy new cameras.
We have no place that you can donate it to.
We'll set up a Patreon. We'll set up a GoFundMe or something. Yeah, and just give
Help us, we're poor.
help me, I'm poor. Anything else? I mean, you watched Clinton Road. That was
Watch Clinton Road. I finished The Haunting of Bly Manor.
okay. I think I'm on the last episode.
You should get on it because I think it's better than The Haunting of Hill House.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait until I finish it to weigh in on that, but that does give me hope.
I don't know. Like with no spoilers, I think the writing of Bly Manor is much better than that of The Haunting of Hill House.
It is. The writing is really good, but
Yes.
I'm going for spooks.
Spooks?
Yeah, I feel like so far Haunting of Hill House definitely has more scares, more spooks.
I mean, yeah, Hill House definitely does than Bly Manor.
It's hard,
But the writing of Bly Manor is better. So if you could literally combine the two, you have an excellent show. Season 3, maybe?
Season 3, maybe.
We'll see.
I watched Clinton Road. I've been watching Bly Manor, and I've been reading this book.
Taking shape. Developing Halloween from script to scream.
So it's basically just about the development of all the Halloween movies.
My favorite Halloween movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, all of them. It goes through even up to the new one, to 2018.
Wow. I mean, I like the new one, so.
Me too, yeah.
I can't wait for the newest one.
I think in the book I'm on part 5 right now, but it talks about like the making of the movie. It talks about the novel adaptations. It has interviews and stuff. It's just basically anything, deleted scenes, like stories that didn't make the cut. It's just super interesting. Also, I bought Lovecraft P.I., A Shot in the Dark. It's a graphic novel. Bam! I haven't read it yet. Even though there's a bookmark in it, don't be fooled. I haven't had time to start this yet. But I did buy it.
You're a big phony.
I am a phony. I'm going to take the bookmark out. I feel bad. No, it's in there so I don't lose it. I'm going to start it.
You should start it.
I want to. You know, I've just been so busy. Editing that Kit Kat video definitely took a lot of my time. You know, and also
yes, it will.
And raising a child and working.
Yeah.
Like, I want to read the book. I really do. But I just don't have the time. I'm just going to put it on the bookshelf and never read it. No, I'll read it. By the next video, I will have read that, and that's a promise. And if I don't, then you don't have to donate to that Patreon.
No, we'll come up with a punishment for you.
Yeah, I'll have to eat this entire glass cup.
Not that, but something.
Oh, I'm going to do it. Live on camera. I'm going to go on YouTube Live, and I'm going to eat this. If I don't read that book by the next video.
That's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't promise the viewers that.
I'm going to read the book, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, I think that's all I've been. Oh, I'm still watching a bunch of Gab Smolder's indie horror Twitch streams. I forget which one I'm watching right now, but it's like a it's like a choose your own adventure book game.
Right.
I don't know the name of it, but it's really good. If you haven't looked her up yet, I'd give it a go.
Like a Telltale game?
Kind of, yeah. It's like it's kind of like a graphic novel, kind of. I don't know. Nah.
All right.
I was gonna like minimize and try and find it, but I'd screw that up.
Once I figure out this whole thing with the capture card,
Mm-hmm.
I will be recording my playthrough of Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh yeah.
We will be posting that.
Once we get so the capture card works for.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it works for everything, man.
I thought it was just a Switch thing.
Nah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
As soon as I figure out how Twitch works, I am either going to do, I think, a Resident Evil game or something different. Possibly Little Hope if that's out.
We have lots of content coming.
Very exciting.
Make sure you send us questions
Yes.
for us to answer. And what would you like us to review or see or do for our coming adventures in November?
We already have a video planned for November based off of a question that we were asked this week.
Yes.
So maybe your question could spawn a whole episode. You don't know.
What question was that?
It's a big old flippin' secret. You'll find out in November.
Ooh.
Also, we have another very special trip planned for November. That's also a big old secret.
Big old secret, even from me.
It's not. It was your idea. I will say that I have to buy a new tent for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So do we want to? Oh. Yeah. No. I thought I had a thought. Do we want to move on to questions?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. Let me pull up some little listener questions. Okay. What ghosts or monsters scare you the most? And that's from Royal Fish and Quips.
Well,
yeah.
For me, it's definitely the face huggers from Alien.
Oh no. Flashback to our first episode.
Yeah, flashback to our first episode.
All back.
Out at Bone Mountain.
They're gross.
They are gross.
Ooh.
When I was like 10, I had my brother thought it was cool to have me and all my cousins watch Aliens at my grandparents' house. And it messed me up for a couple years.
Well, that is really cool. In his defense, that is really cool.
Yeah, I mean now, definitely really cool. But then when I was 10 years old and I didn't watch horror movies, I just no.
You need it was an initiation.
It was.
You got to watch
into adulthood, I guess.
You have to watch a horror movie like that when you're way too young, or else you miss the opportunity to do that.
It's true.
Right?
You need to watch something that scares the pants off of you when you're a little kid.
It's important.
It is.
Because that's the people that hate horror are people that waited until they were an adult to watch a horror movie, and they were like, "That's not scary." It's like, yeah, you got to start when you're a kid. You got to.
So basically, me.
Well, no, because you watched that when you were young.
I mean, I did, but I'm not really a giant fan of horror movies because they're all basically the same.
But you don't. Oh man, that's not true. I can't even get into that. Austin Henshaw, the world's strongest man.
Whoa!
If you're watching this and you're listening, the world's strongest man. He's like a
Is he really the world's strongest man, or
he's like a bodybuilder? He's super brolic. He's a huge dude.
Wow.
But he asked, "Are you looking forward to Little Hope being released?" Yeah.
I mean, I kind of am, just because I want to watch Roger play it.
I am a lot. I loved Until Dawn. I didn't play the second one that was on a ship, but I did watch a playthrough of it. But this one takes place, it looks like, in Salem, and it involves the witch trials and stuff, which I'm 100% here for.
Neat.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Oh, so this is a good one. So this will be the last question. It's from Queen Vermilion.
Queen Vermilion.
Queen Vermilion. And she wants to know, what is your playlist for Halloween this year? And if you could only watch one movie for Halloween, what would it be? So did you have any movies you were planning on watching?
Well, I mean, I always watch Halloween.
Yeah.
You always got to watch that movie. However, I just last week listened to this again because for whatever reason I was reminded of it. Oh, because of the Mountain Dew mystery flavor, the Mountain Dew Voodoo.
Yeah.
So back to a video game called Dead Island.
Oh, who do your voodoo?
Who do you voodoo, bitch? I was just listening to that the other day, and it was great.
I was singing that in the car the other day. I was thinking about you playing it in college, and I was like,
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
and it's so stupid.
It is so stupid, but it's great.
I agree.
Got a zombie on me, and you can't haunt me. Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Motherfucker. I don't think that was the word. It should be. I agree with you. Halloween is one that I usually play. I think this year, I was planning on watching. I was thinking about Annabelle, the third one, Annabelle Comes Home,
Okay.
and the new Halloween, 2018.
Yes.
Like, I think I'm going to retire the old Halloween to every other year,
Okay.
so it gets scary again.
I mean, I don't find old horror movies scary, just because the effects are not there.
It's not all about effects, man.
I mean, honestly, I don't find horror movies scary at all, but that's just me.
All right.
Hey, it's not my thing. This is more your thing.
Son of a bitch. Everyone has to like what I like. Hey.
That's not true. Everyone is their own person.
No.
And you be your own person.
No, you're right. I'm obviously joking. You know what? Like what you like. That's what I say. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, other words to that song. You know what song I'm talking about?
No.
No, me neither. All right.
What?
Well, someone will. Someone's mom will. It's an old song.
Stacy's mom?
No.
Damn it. She's got it going on.
Yeah, she's pretty freaking hot.
Yeah.
Do we want to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up before we say any more crazy shit.
First off, before we sign off, I've noticed that we have 1,200 followers on Instagram and only 22 subscribers. So, what's up with that?
What's up with that? Come follow us on YouTube.
Right?
Subscribe and like us.
And hit the notification bell. All right. And maybe leave a comment if you want, even if it's a negative comment. That's fine.
Yeah, because it might end up in our video because we won't care and we'll read it.
If Clinton Road is your favorite movie and you think we're idiots, let us know.
Let us
Also,
know.
like and subscribe. Or dislike.
As long as you provide us an argument as to why you think it's great, we're down for it. Let's go.
Subscribe so that you can argue with us more on future videos.
Yes.
And the next time you see us, we'll be on Clinton Road.
Yeah, we will.
Keep an eye out for that. Another reason to subscribe. All right.
All right, let's sign off, buddy.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on, you son of a... Ooh.